Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 as we continue our Germany playthrough with the stock game, no DLC. And let's see what our plans are for today's session. So we're going to, it's almost certain we're going to go to war with the USSR. We're already at war with what's left of the Allies. We're looking for a jumping off spot to knock America out of the war, or at least to diminish their navy. That's something else. We need to come to our navy as well and work on that. So having a look around, some of you suggested Bermuda. This looks like an excellent suggestion. We could take Bermuda. It's well away from their coast, but it gives us a great naval base there to extend the range of our naval fleets, and also repairs, airbase, supplies, and a good jumping off point if we want to invade anywhere else. So excellent suggestion, thanks. We will set the Marines onto that. However, whilst looking around, and that's also a jumping off point from there into the Caribbean, which we should do to take control of those seas, which will cause the Americans some problems if we can get control of the seas around the Panama Canal, because our subs will be able to do some nice work. We'll be able to have aircraft in there and everything. So lots to see to. On the subject of aircraft, we'll come back to the Marines in just a moment. I think the war, or rather our production efforts, I think the war is going towards a bit of a naval campaign whilst we gain control of the seas so that we can get across the various oceans. If I nip down here and find our naval bombers, yeah, I'm going to put some more effort into that. Definitely. Transport planes are fine as they are. Looks like we now have a shortage of aluminium. And heavy fighters for the range. I'm going to put some of those in. But trains, what about trucks? How are we off for trucks? Because I might want some more trucks. I'm going to put another factory in. We have spare factories. And other than that, we're not too bad for those. So this is good. This is good. I wonder why that's dropped. That's showing a problem. Tungsten? A lack of tungsten, is it? We're short of... This is me loading into the game. These numbers sometimes change once we've run the game for 24 hours in game time. So we'll see what that does. Let's put some more factories on there. We may as well have extra infantry equipment. So, we have dockyards. I was thinking, because at the moment I'm just doing the old destroyers, which have been great, submarines. We could put more into destroyers. What I kind of need are some light cruisers. Do we have any? We've got heavy cruisers. These are old ones, but I mean, I feel like they will do the job. We need to get a beefier strike force. I'm going to put some light cruiser production on. Let's whack it in here. We have dockyards to spare, so let me see if I can actually get 2 of those going. And let's also see, because these, I think, are old classes of light cruisers. Wow, we have a lot of spare dockyards. I did not know we had as many as that. We can make more destroyers, because they will do very nicely as screening ships anyway for the big fleets. And we'll talk a bit more about that once we look at that. So, we were discussing... I have 1 dockyard spare. I may as well put it on production. There's no point having it empty. We were discussing the Marines, weren't we? So, whilst looking around to see where I could jump off to Bermuda from, I noticed that the UK has triggered their pact with Portugal. There's an ancient pact, and they've actually... well, actually, no, there's an ancient alliance, but this is... They've triggered their diplomatic option to take control of the Azores, so we need that. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our Marines, who were busily invading Turkey. This should be clear now. We always cancel old naval orders. If you forget to do it, they don't cancel after a successful invasion. Always cancel them. Otherwise, you will find that gives you some headaches when you're planning the next one. Have we issued the order for these guys to actually... No, someone's in control of that, so that's fine. That should be fine. We're going to trust them that that's actually done. Right, just take that off. So, take our Marines. Take our Marines. Thank you. And we're going to order a naval invasion from... It doesn't really matter. Anywhere on this coast will do. And we're going to go and try and get the Azores. So, all 4 divisions, they will go and set that up. They will get there themselves, and they will set that up. I have also noticed that we have this. 2 divisions from Army 13. I fear this might be an old broken one, so I'm going to get rid of that. Actually, make sure we've got this assigned, right? Lock that in. 2 divisions, Army 13. No, I don't think they have. Okay. I was just saying about the old... I was just saying about the old naval invasions causing problems. Let's get rid of that. It's because we'd left that one up there from before. Yeah, let's put this in. And now let's do that. And now we hit enter to lock it in. 4 divisions, it'll assign transports. Perfect. How are we doing for naval supremacy across there? It's not great. Oh, it looks like we... Oh, that's a... Are we really going to sail across that one? We're not. The arrow goes across there, but they will sail from here to here because it's direct. And then we need to get into there as well. So we need to do something to get ourselves some naval supremacy over there. What we can do is I can take... And this might make a difference. I honestly don't know. I don't want heavy fighters. Do we have... And I do believe we do have somewhere some tactical bombers. Yeah, I've got some in Sussex. Excellent. Just the job. And they are standing by. What we're going to do is we're going to put... I could put 2 planes worth. I want to try and get some over here. So bring both of them. Put them on port strikes. If I put them on here... Can they reach... Well, we'll come back and check on that. I think they can actually reach to here. We have enough aircraft. Let's put some more over. We have their supplies. The ones in Brandenburg. Okay, that's all we have. We don't have an awful lot. Actually, no, there's some going over Ireland. We're bombing Ireland. That was a plan, wasn't it? Yeah. Let me have a look at these guys. They're gaining a little bit of experience. They are strategically bombing Ireland, or rather Northern Ireland, to be precise. Okay, that's fine. What I might do is take half of these guys. We need to have an invasion of Northern Ireland. So I'm going to take half, and we're going to do half from Liverpool, and we're going to Belfast like that, and then lock that in, and then the other half, we don't have a plan. We're going to go from here, and we're going to go into the other part of Northern Ireland. So we're going to invade all of it all at once, and it's not assigned any divisions. Weird. Why? Have I got... Hang on, I'm just going to redo that because I think they may have had a fallback order on there. That's a little strange. That's a little strange. Right onto there. Okay. 12 divisions. It's assigned them. So I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. The game sometimes does these funny things. There. It's definitely locked in that. So they will train, and then at some point we will get naval supremacy over here. I assume. Oh, that might be causing us some issues as well. We'll try and work that out. I don't think I need more Marines, but I do... We're more likely to get this one, so... Let's bring my Marines back for a moment. These are all things you need to sort out. The reason that might be a problem is that it could be... Well, it is providing the Allies with a naval base here, although as they've got one in Belfast. I don't think this is going to make the difference. However, it's Scapa Flow. It's a big one. We should have rid of that. That is Scapa Flow up there, isn't it? Shetland Islands or not? It's a 4. Is this one Scapa Flow? I don't know my joke. It's Scapa Flow there. Okay. I always get Orkneys and Shetlands mixed up. So we're going to cancel our Marines. We're going to rapidly bring them back. And the quickest way over there is going to be to launch from... Well, I guess from here? From Scapa Flow? Right, lock that in. So we're going to wait for that. Now, let's go and let's see if we can get some naval dominance. We have our fleet who were patrolling around. I think they were there to assist us. Let's bring them up here. Ooh, running through the channel. That's okay. We're going to move them up there. They can do some repairs and recovery, and then we're going to move them in there when we want to get our supremacy, if you like. Right, let's also... Oh, that reminds me. So all those new ships we've got, they want to appear in German Reich Reserve Fleet 3. Like this one. So Reserve Fleet 3. They'll automatically deploy into there. I like doing that. It means that they can train away quite happily, and I can find them and deploy them where I need afterwards. And speaking of which, I think it's time to boost up our escorts. So the second fleet, which is escorting all over the place, we can do with 3... Whoops, not them. These ones. So let's pop those guys in. There we go. Make sure you're all on that. And then we have a stack of spare submarines. Some of which clearly need to train up. Or repair up, I should say. I have a lot of submarines. Right, put them in there. The submarines have got good numbers in both their fleets, so I don't feel the urge to change that. It's just going to eat more fuel, but having a nice stack of reserves is always good. We've got one spare destroyer. Oh, we've got a submarine I missed there. Excellent, so we're going to start bringing on some cruisers to boost up the power of the surface fleet, and then we're going to try and get some more... They do need to do some repairs, these guys. We're going to try and get some more big ships in there. Carrier would be nice, but that is a considerable naval effort, by which point we may have got... we may have beaten America anyway. So, let's set things off in motion. We've got various armies deploying. You can see here, this army is now moving into position to plan the naval invasion of Northern Ireland. That'll take a little while to do, because I'm using big groups to do it. So that's going to take quite a bit of planning. I didn't say expect that to go yellow, but the enemy will be moving fleets around. So the one we have to watch for, and hopefully get really quickly, is this one, because I would like to knock out that enemy naval base. So we're going to keep an eye on these guys, who are in position and are currently repairing. We're going to let that recover. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So we are working on War with the USSR, which is going to come. Logistics company, that's an excellent selection before going into the USSR. The railroads and supplies are likely to be bad, especially if we get further inland, so that's good to watch out for. We're in 1942, so we're up to date with the ones here. We've got loads of manpower, which is excellent. We have some political points to spend. We'll go take a look at those in a moment. We can get the Panther, so let's get the Panther. I could also, because I've got the industrial capacity to do this now, put some effort into developing some tank destroyers. Now, there's a specific use for them. It's not to move around in their own division. We can add them into infantry divisions. Again, a lot of you watching will know this already, but for those who don't, you can add those... Well, you can add any armoured vehicle into an infantry division, and giving it some armour means it takes less damage in combat if the enemy divisions can't pierce it. Tank destroyers are a cheap way of doing that. They also add some anti-tank, but that's not my primary concern. So we were going to look at the political points, because we have a pretty good loadout of everything here. I don't wish to change anything there. So let's spend some points here. There's just nothing, there's no reason not to. We can... I won't do any more Reichskommissariats. We'll leave those. We can dismantle the Maginot Line, but at the moment it's not going to give us any huge bonus, so I won't do that. We may as well take the region-wide industrial integration. We get a building slot, so why not? I could ban these, but that has a bit of a stability penalty, and we don't want to lose stability. War bonds just gives us consumer good factories, so that's a good one. And that is it. War support we don't need. So, yeah, not a lot to spend all that on at the moment, unfortunately. Right, let's check on the Marines. The subs are doing quite well, I think. These guys are... They're going to go cross country, all the way across Europe in one massive tour. There they go. 4 divisions of Marines. So we're going to have some fun today. We're going to sort of exploit things a bit. We're going to try and get a toehold on this side of the United States, and we are going to go to war with the USSR, which is going to be massive. Hungary demands overlordship. A Hungarian delegation has arrived to discuss the issue of Slovakia. They consider the country to be in their historic sphere of influence and are greatly concerned by the influence we have on Slovakian policy. The leader of the delegation went so far as to suggest that Slovakian territory may be used as a springboard to launch an invasion of Hungary. How dare they suspect of such a thing? They suggest that the Hungarian government should be permitted to wield a similar amount of influence on Slovakia as we currently enjoy. Out of the question. How dare they come asking their masters for a bone? They can go to hell. They can make do with what they've got. Right, let's speed this up a bit whilst we get things ready. We did deploy some aircraft from there. Is there anything we can... I mean, we may as well put some fighters in. We've probably got loads of ground attack aircraft, right? You got loads of ground attack aircraft. That's quite funny. And the one thing we're kind of missing on is naval bombers. Oh, there are some naval bombers. Let's put them in. And we've got supply stuff. And we've got heavy fighters. So, Cool, let's put all that lot in. We want to unselect all those. These ones, yep, put them on. Wait. There's one that shouldn't be in there. No, that's okay. Put them all on pilot exercises. Excellent. That's looking good. I like that naval supremacy like that. That's looking sweet. Naval supremacy, air supremacy even. Right, okay. So, can we reach? We can reach the Azores with those. So I'm going to put one guy on there. Oh, no, he can't. He can nick in, but it's not far enough. Okay. Too far. It's okay. We will leave you guys over that Iberian coast anyway. You never know. We might find something. We might. We're going to have to get our fleets onto these, though, because there's a whole lot of allied stuff causing me grief everywhere. Right, let's check on the Marines, because this is where our first urgent plan. They're not even in place yet. So how's the Navy? How's the big fleet doing? I mean, they're pretty much repaired. They're ready to go. Excellent. So we can put them on strike force. This is risky, but I mean, we're going to have to do it. So, and we need to get this to go green before we can launch that invasion. And if I have to throw more stuff in, then I have to throw more stuff in. Simple as that. So many little things to do. So we'll get this one knocked out. I can't see this going green anytime soon. But you never know. So we need to wait for this. What I could do is I could put these guys. What happens if I put them on patrol? Does that? I don't suppose that helps much. I mean, they're submarines. They're not going to really spot much, right? 1 combat results in this region. 6 subs. They're not really designed for patrol. That's not the purpose of them. Oh, I could put planes over this, though. That would be smart. That would be smart if I don't already have that. Let's put them onto strike force, by the way. 46 submarines. Why not? Why not? Are we building radar? Right, let's do that and get that right to the top of the list. Aberdeenshire. Yeah, let's put that up there so we can maybe see what's going on. And we will take... Let's go find some naval bombers from somewhere. So our naval bombers, we should be able to find lots. There's lots of ground support aircraft. That's excellent. Where are the naval bombers? What do they look like? There they go. So have we got anyone doing nothing? Some in Brandenburg. Some in the Channel. Western approaches the Barents Sea. The Eastern Mediterranean. That should be clear now. Yeah, this should be clear now. So these two... Oh, we've taken some losses. Sadly. Right, let's put them... Where do we have? We need an airfield up here. Ah, that's not big enough. They'll go in... They'll go here. Let's take them off there, by the way. Actually stand down, but order them there. Right, let's get them there. We'll do them a little bit of training once they arrive. And then we will put them over the North Sea and see if we can chop up some British and American fleets. Because I think that's what's going on over there. Perfect. Let me see. We've got the Panzer divisions. Right. We've got Rommel now with 13 Panzer divisions ready to roll into the USSR. This is going to be interesting times, isn't it? Let's bring these guys over where they can be useful and put those on training when they get there. Then we've also got some of them. So there was an army that I wanted to reinforce, I think. I don't think I had a separate job for these guys. So I'm going to put them in there and put them on training. Did I have a job for you? Oh, you were guarding the Hungarian border. We didn't have a whole lot of faith in Hungary, did we? Not just at the moment. We should be fine. They should be fine. But I'm keeping an eye on them. You never know. Right, what we're looking for is aircraft to turn up and start bombing this. And this one should be ready any moment once they're fully trained. Nice. We've got aerial superiority over there, which is useful. And port attack, naval attack over there. New infantry equipment. Very, very good. I could go straight for that. We're in 42. Are we behind with anything other than the air support stuff, which it makes sense to probably go for? Oh, I have basic strategic bombers. I did not realize I had that. That's nice. That is nice. That could be good. We're behind with this. We're behind. I don't know how. I can't remember how important it is to get these. It's just decryption. Might let us see what's going on better and find out stuff. It's fairly quick to do, so I'm going to grab those. I haven't played with the base game for so long that I've forgotten those elements. Right, let's see. So now we're just keeping an eye on this. There's 2 potential naval invasions that can go off, and we're waiting for this to go green. What I should do, in case, because it might flash up when I'm not watching, so if I go to the Marines, they can go at any time. I'm just going to trigger it. They obviously won't go now, but the moment that fleet area turns green, they're going. And that's brilliant. Should we continue with... No, I'll tell you what, I am going to get those. We may as well be making new AA guns. For the simple reason that they're not just AA guns, they're used for our anti-tank ability as well. Italy demands occupation of Dalmatia. No. Actually, Dalmatia, let me just check. It is... Is this? Is it? This is Montenegro. I mean, it's... Who do they think they are? Who do they think they are? They can go to hell. It's mine, and I'm keeping all of it. All of it. It looks like we've got a lot of spare dockyards, which is pretty cool. Let me see. What have we got then? Have we got anything bigger than that? We've got German battleships. A Scharnhorst. That's... Do you know what? I'm going to stick it on. It won't be ready till later in the game. It won't be ready till 1947. Okay. I don't think that's going to come in particularly useful. That's just been that stupid, actually. Let's go for something that we might actually manage to build. And battle cruisers. That's going to be a bit quicker. We'd need some sort of massive effort. Isn't going to be quicker. 1945. It's something, at least. I don't think we're going to get it in there, to be quite honest. But, I mean, I'm willing to make the effort too. So, what have we got? Yeah, we've got a big British fleet in there. A very big British fleet. And they've got a load of aircraft as well. So, what we can do to assist with that is I can take a stack of fighters, because we must have loads of these spare. These guys are doing absolutely nothing. So let's stick them in Edinburgh. We've got loads of room over there. And we're going to put aerial superiority over there. Because we're going to try and shoot down the British fighters on that fleet. I don't know if I'll have quite the range as I want to. I mean, they're over there, so some of the fighters will. We'll see if we pick anything up. It'll be quite nice. We might... Have we got anything... Actually, have we got anything operating over there? No. Maybe it won't work like that then. Who cares? We've put them to some use. The Marines have got in. We got it. Excellent. We got it. Let's slow that down. That happened so fast I didn't even see it happen. But that's fantastic. So that's another island that we can tick off the list. I don't know that there was much there actually occupying it. I didn't see a fight. But that's forced that enemy fleet out, so that's perfect. So what we can do... These guys, we can cancel all their orders, and they will sail back to base. And we will cancel all your orders as well. And you may as well go hang out in Rosyth. So, ready for the next objective. So that's brilliant. We can instantly take those planes off. But to start with, we will... Oh, we better... Angetreten. You guys are busy occupying stuff. I think it's the Red Army I've got here. You're supposed to be occupying the UK, right? Yes, I've got it there. It's already on the list. It's done. Perfect. Right, let's bring the Marines in. Because the Marines are going to be leaving for... Let's put them in the south of France. La Rochelle. They've earned it. Bit of R&R in the south of France. Whilst they are planning... Let's get the right place. It helps if I'm going to naval invade the right place. So, the situation we're at now If I want to take this, and I kind of do. Oh, that can go. Okay, if I can get the Marines there quickly, then that's a shoe-in there. That's brilliant. We're in a good position. There's only this that's causing us a problem, and that's the naval base at Belfast. So, progress. Definite progress. And at any point now, we're going to war with the USSR as well. So, although we will bring Rommel's men into position. Are they all training? No, just some of them. That's good. That's good. We've got new equipment. What else can we take with us? Developing that doesn't help us, does it? And that just allows rocket artillery, which we're not currently building. Trying to see if there's anything which will give us anything better. That is motorized anti-tank and tank destroyers, which we may at some time build. I am kind of tempted. Better light tanks. Not essential. That stuff's quite good. Just hard attack and piercing. There's nothing wrong with that. Over here, well, I mean, no, it's okay. We're filling up with oil. We're fine. But we're in 43, so let's go for one of these. Production efficiency, retention. I don't care too much about retention. Cap and growth. Retention can be useful. I don't think it makes too much difference. We're not going to stress over it. Right. So far, so good. That's the first of our objectives ticked off. It looks like our Italian allies are going in here, which wasn't part of the plan, but as we've not let them help out anywhere else, and we've denied them Dalmatia, I think it's probably only fair that they get that. War with the USSR, right. It is ticking off then. Which was that one? Danzig or war? War with France. War with the USSR. It doesn't lead directly to anything else just yet. So I think we're ready to go. Anytime we want. Improve national spirit. Maybe. War with Greece. Expand the dockyard facilities. Modular construction. Submarines become cheaper. Operation... No, it's Switzerland. I'm running out of exceedingly exciting things to do. Long-range escorts. We may as well get the research bonus for our planes, because we're going to research them fairly soon. Alright, so now's the time. Let's spend some points. I did actually intend to modify division here, but... so, we've got... Oh, we don't have a choice. We have that one. That will give us infantry and motorized mechanical, better organization, planning speed, brigade size. Now, this is the choice that we have to make. This one gives us manpower bonuses as we basically recruit everyone into the Volkssturm. It's like a people's militia. This one gives us better stuff for tanks and everything else. As our manpower is high, I'm going to go this route because this looks the more exciting. We've got 85. Yeah, let's do it. This will give our tanks and everything going over the border in just a moment a bit of a heads up, a bit of a bonus. So we're gonna enjoy that. Right, that is carrier organization. This is battle cruiser stuff. So we're gonna take that one for the fleet. And air doctrine, we finished that, didn't we? Yeah, that's all. That's all done. Cool. Good stuff. Now I was thinking of modifying and recruiting some cavalry. And you may think, why do I want cavalry? The Germans actually used a lot of horses pulling stuff around their army. I don't know if they used any mounted cavalry. They might have done for reconnaissance and guard duties and anti-partisan stuff. I don't know. They never had enough motorized stuff or fuel to be a fully motorized army. But the thing we can use it for, if we're short of fuel or if we're short of trucks, it's a fairly fast-moving unit to exploit breaks in the front line. So it can be useful for that. However, we're not in a position to put them straight in. So we're not going to worry about it. We are in the position... These aren't going to be trained in time. So let's stop the training orders. And let's get... 2, 3, 4. We're going to have some breakthroughs. Now, the way to fight the USSR is not to just go open warfare along the front. It's to cut them off any which way you can and slice up their armies, surround them in pockets, and force them to surrender. So we're going to do that. We're going to have some fun with this. as we look for somewhere to break through the front line. They're defending behind a river, which wasn't the initial plan. So we need to change that. Where can we get across? It would be up here. In fact, this is the place to go. So we're going to try and batter through in 2 different directions. And we're going to use the tanks to do it. Once across the... I mean, they are right behind the river. Oh, we could go through here. There's a section there. This isn't... Oh, no, this is. This is a bit of a bulge. So if I could push through here with the tank divisions, and then through there, we could get quite a few... We could get 8 divisions cut off. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's bring those 4 to there. And the other ones... It's always tempting to do a humongous cut-off, but we're not going to. Let's get these guys in position. We're going to have those down there as well. Okay. They're going to come through. They can be the defenders, because they're not quite as good, but they will pick up some XP for defending. We'll join them in the fights as well. Here we go, then. We need to make that our aircraft... Make sure our aircraft are all on the ball here. It's going to go in, isn't it? Right, let me see. What have we got? We've got supply aircraft standing by. Give me some fighters. Because we're definitely going to need to do this. Do I need to care about anywhere else? It's not my land. Screw it. Let's not the naval stuff. Let's put those guys supporting the ground troops. Okay. This is going to be fun. Meanwhile, the naval bombers, we will have a job for those. But these naval bombers, the ones that are chilling over here, all of a sudden, I don't need to be doing all this over here. So, you guys, stand down. Turn that off. Retrain. You guys, as well, nothing to do over there. Stand down. Retrain. And we'll find another job for you later on. That's good. And they're over the North Sea. They don't need to be over the North Sea. They can be added in. I'll tell you what, I will just put them on aerial superiority support missions, or when you order support like this. I don't know. It doesn't always work as you'd think it might, but we're going to put them over there and see what happens. Right then, so what happened down here? Did Italy get in? They did not. Oh, I've made a mistake here, right? You know what I said about cancelling naval things? Yeah. There's that. I should just be able to add them onto this, though, and it should. Did that work? I honestly don't know. Do you know what? Oh, hang on, it did. It did. They'll assign the transports. It will go in 16 days. I'm just going to assign it, and then if it happens to come ready, it happens to come ready. So what we can do is we can take our humongous block of submarines, and we're going to put those on... Strike Force is a very risky thing to do with this, but we're going to do it. And the big fleet, this is taking some risks, actually. But we kind of want that to go, so let's crack on with it. And let's go for the invasion of Russia. Right, are our tanks in position? Are you looking forward to this, folks? It's going to be awesome. Ready?